displaying the glory of God's creation by exploring America one park at a time. Welcome to Parking Full Time with Big Dave, the parks professor. 18th hole. The par and distance are at the top of the screen. On most of my videos, the 18th hole is the last hole on the video, but on this video it's actually the first hole because there are 24 holes on this course, and I've broken the video into 3 parts: the front 9, the middle 8, and the back 7. The reason I broke it up that way, all 7 of these last 7 holes play along the park entrance road, which is Thompson Street, which is the street you see off to the right. And therefore this is the first hole among the last 7 holes. This is a very open hole, and it's a very long hole for a par 3, but there are no real obstacles. You see a couple of large trees up here by the basket. You also see the tree that's toppled over to the left. That's the only maintenance issue I saw on this course. Overall, this is a very well-maintained course, and a very clean course. There's the basket and the view back to the tee. The 19th tee is behind the 18th basket and across the park entrance road. The 19th hole plays across a small swale here. There are a couple of clusters of trees, one off to the right and one off to the left. But overall, this is a very open hole, and in fact, most of the holes on the back 7 are very open holes. I do want to welcome you back to Parking Full Time. I am Big Dave, the parks professor. We are at Windmill Park. This park is owned and maintained by Banks County Parks and Recreation, and so we are in Banks County, Georgia. We are in northeast Georgia, about 60 miles northeast of Atlanta. There's the view back to the tee from behind the 19th basket. Hole number 20 is my favorite hole on the back 7. It's a very uphill hole, the most uphill hole on this course. And you have to throw between 2 large trees here, one on the left and one on the right, in order to get up to the basket. So this is a nice little challenge, but it's a very fair challenge. There's a pretty good sized gap here between those 2 trees. Climbing up to the basket. There's the 20th basket and the view back to the tee. I like this hole. This is probably my favorite hole on this course. 21st hole starts up by the outfield fence of a baseball field, and it plays across a small swale, also past several power line poles you see here, and also across a rough gravel road which is used as a maintenance road. There's a steep area here that we're going to jump down to the bottom of, and then we're going to walk up to the basket. Once you get to this part of the course, you really see that these holes are really wedged in among this park's other amenities. And so these holes feel really forced to me, and they're not my favorite holes on this course. Hole number 22 is another hole that is wedged in between the baseball fields and the clubhouse off to the left and the park entrance road to the right. You can barely see the basket from the tee, but it's right beside that flagpole that you see straight ahead. That is the access road for the baseball field clubhouse that we just crossed there. Again, there are safety hazards in terms of roads and also trails literally everywhere on these last few holes. I captured this video on Tuesday, November the 14th, and it was a chilly day, but a sunny day, with temperatures in the upper 40s when I came here. There's the 22nd basket and the view back to the tee. The 23rd hole is the same spirit as the previous hole, but longer. You still have the baseball field off to the left, and you still have Thompson Street, the park entrance road, off to the right. The basket is located behind this little cluster of trees you see off to the left here, and so you can't get too close to the baseball field over there or you'll get blocked out by trees. You do need to bring your disc in from the right here, so there is at least a little bit of strategy involved on this hole. Honestly, this wouldn't be a bad hole if it wasn't for all of the roads and vehicles around here. As we approach the basket, I do want to thank you for watching. Parking Full Time would not be anything without the people who watch. I realize that every day, and I thank you every day. Also, I do not make any monetary compensation for doing any of these videos, or doing anything I produce for Parking Full Time. And so all I get for doing this are your likes, your subscribes, your views, and your comments, and I do appreciate all of those things. The 24th and final hole on this course is similar in spirit to the previous couple of holes. The road off to the right is the park entrance road. It's also the road that you drive in order to get to the disc golf parking lot, which is the parking lot you see up ahead here. Overall, this isn't one of my favorite courses in the Atlanta-Charlotte corridor. There are too many safety hazards, and there aren't any really memorable holes on this course. But I've certainly played worse courses. If you just want to come and throw your disc around for a casual recreational round, then this gets the job done. That is the end of the course. Have a great afternoon, take care, and Lord bless.